A few videos ago, I reviewed the Hammond Collection Atrociraptor, and it was not a bad figure. All in all, I'd definitely say that the Hammond Collection is on the upswing. With that said, is the head sculpt on this Atrociraptor 100% movie accurate? Well, no. It's close, but no cigar. Fortunately, for those of you who are perfectionists out there, Marco Makes has got your backs. And as he usually does, Marco designed this beautiful Atrociraptor head sculpt with insane fidelity to the on-screen counterpart. The amount of detail really shouldn't surprise me at this point, but man, look at that thing. It just looks like it's gonna pop off my screen and go chase a motorcycle. And so, even though the Hammond Collection Atrociraptor is a pretty good figure out of the box, I'm gonna show you how to replace the head on this thing, and just make it that much better. So the first step in replacing the head is we've got to remove the original head. The easiest way to do that is with a cup of very hot water. I microwave this for about 2 minutes, and then we give the Atrociraptor a dunk. Hold him underwater for about 30 seconds. If you can, try to just hold that first neck joint underwater, and not the joint where the neck connects to the body. If the joint between the neck and the body gets sufficiently warm, that's where it's going to want to separate, and it'll just cause problems later that we don't want to deal with. Once your 30 seconds has passed, remove your Atrociraptor from the hot water. Grip the neck between your thumb and forefinger with one hand, and the head between your thumb and forefinger with the other, and pull. And it should separate with ease. The head to neck joint on the Atrociraptor is the same one as the first generation of Hammond Collection Velociraptors. It's just a ball with a peg on it. Unlike on the Velociraptor though, the joint likes to stay seated in the head portion, not the neck. So using some needle nose pliers, just pull that out of the head. The dimensions on the ball and peg are different than they are on the Velociraptor. The peg portion on this one is a bit thinner, and therefore has less rigidity. We'll want to make sure that this piece is completely cooled off before we attempt to install the replacement head. If it's still warm, the shaft is going to want to bend. It's my opinion that the easiest way to do this is to take the ball and peg piece and insert it directly into the replacement neck. The tolerances where you need to insert the peg are pretty tight, and you may want to ream it out a little bit with an X-Acto knife. Just a little bit at a time. Don't go crazy. I used a pair of needle nose pliers to help maintain my grip on the ball and peg joint while I pushed it into the head. If it's taking too much force, go back and ream out that hole a little bit more. That peg portion's pretty thin, and we don't want to bend or break it. Okay, a little bit of elbow grease, and it is mission accomplished. Now that the ball and peg is in the replacement neck, we're going to want to push that into the existing neck on the Hammond Collection Raptor. And the easiest way to do that is to warm up that neck again. Same deal as before, 30 seconds in the hot water ought to do it. Alright, now that it's nice and warm, we just pop that replacement piece on. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And if we did that right, the Atrociraptor retains its full range of motion. But Brad, you might say, that's just the neck. We're supposed to be replacing the head.
Fret not, dear viewer.
The head and jaw fit nicely into the neck piece, and a wee dab of super glue will help them to stay there. Congratulations, you've just successfully replaced your Hammond Collection Atrociraptor's head. We are now one step closer to having a screen-accurate Atrociraptor. If you'd like to perform this operation on your own Atrociraptor, I've printed up a limited number of replacement heads in color-matched resin and pre-painted them. They'll be available on my Etsy shop after this video ends. If you'd rather paint your own, a little bird told me that they'll be available with glass eyes on Suratech's Etsy shop in the near future, so you'll have that option available as well. Alright, let's go paint some Atrociraptors.